So check this out, guys, we're back with a brand new episode on the channel, and this, my friends, is very different to videos we typically post here on this YouTube channel. We're actually going to be focusing solely on the future of COC in this episode. We're going to talk about the next major update coming into the game, hopefully at Christmas, what's going to be inside of the update, my predictions, what I expect to see in the future, guys. Will the game last till 2018? We are going to cover everything live right now inside of this episode. This is raw, this is uncut, there is no script to this, guys. I'm going to do the entire video in a single take to give my honest, raw opinions on what I think about the current state of the game, where it's heading in the future, guys, and what I want to see added and what I hope will be added also. All I'm going to say is, if you are subscribed to the channel, if you are a loyal fan, let me know one thing you think that's going to come into the game during the Christmas update, guys, down below in that comment section. I'm going to try to reply and respond to as many people as possible. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you are new, guys. Don't forget the giant skeleton is just around the corner. But let's do this. So there's going to be two parts to this video. We're going to cover the main village, and we are going to cover the builder's base. The builder's base is basically the silver, and the main village is the gold, guys. So we're going to start off with the gold. Then we're going to make our way over to the builder's base, and we're going to talk about the future of both villages, guys. We're going to try and cover as many aspects as I can. Farming, trophy pushing, new troops, clan wars, and of course the builder's base versus battles and new troops coming into the game, as well as Builders Hall 8. So let's do this one take. Can I do it? Leave a like to show some support, guys. 10,000 likes would be absolutely amazing. So here we go. Let's do this. So we got the giant skeleton and the pumpkin barbarians coming in 2 days time, just under 2 days. Just to clarify, that is only a Halloween special, guys. It is very unlikely those troops are going to be staying. They are probably going to be deleted from COC within the next 7 days after the event starts. So I'm sorry to say, but they will not be staying for a long time. Only a short period of time, but that's cool. So when can we expect the next update? Well, if we take a look at 2016 and 2015, Supercell released both updates between the 3rd and the 15th of December, so we can expect a major update, guys, about 2 to 2.5 weeks before Christmas. The question is, what is going to be coming inside of the next huge Supercell update? Well, this is my personal opinion and what I want to see in the game. So, from the Supercell developers, I've been keeping an eye on them, following them over the last couple of weeks, last couple of months, guys. They've done some interviews with Clash with Ash and a couple of other YouTubers, and everything they've been saying is leading to a major update for the Town Hall 11 base, guys. So I'm talking possibilities of Town Hall level 12. That is a possibility. We could see a new Town Hall level. We're also talking about major add-ons to Town Hall level 11, guys. Now, if you take a look at the history of COC, this is how I'm going to base my opinion. If you take a look at the history of the game, throughout the last 5 years, Supercell has created the evolution of COC to what we have today. We have evolved with new troops, we have got new heroes, we've got new defenses, and at the end of the day, everything is always going to evolve. So that means we're always going to be going forward, guys. We're never going to be coming back. So what is the next step in order for us to move, forward inside of the game? So this is my personal opinion. The evolution of COC, this is one route we could take. So we got the builder's base, guys, and the builder's base for the first time incorporates the ocean, because the ocean obviously allows us to travel across the sea to the builder's base. Now, it doesn't really do much. It's just kind of like a boat on your shore, and you get on the boat and then you automatically get there. So what could we do to evolve this even further? What could Supercell do? What could they possibly be doing for the December update? Loads of you keep mentioning it down below in that comment section, guys, so I'm going to cover it. We could possibly see some sort of water feature or even water troops added into the base, guys. Of course, if there is a water troop, it means we will also possibly have some sort of water defense, and that is the pure evolution of COC. If we get that, then it will take things to a whole new level, guys. Obviously, that would just be for the main village, and I personally think that would be awesome. Okay, just before we move on and talk about Town Hall 11, let's just get one thing straight as well. The majority of the people that play this game are Town Hall 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very few are Town Hall 11, guys. Only a small percent, maybe 5% are Town Hall level 11. And that therefore means that Supercell needs to accommodate for the remaining 95%. And one of the easiest ways for Supercell to do this would be the introduction of a new Elixir or Dark Elixir troop for, of course, the main village inside of the base, guys. But if you ask my honest and humble opinion, I would genuinely say that Supercell should really think about adding at least 1 to 2 new troops in very promptly if they want this game to survive, guys. And that's just my genuine opinion. Now, as a YouTuber, it is always very easy to see the statistics in, you know, the amount of people who are currently playing games, the amount of people who are currently leaving certain games. And over the last, I would say, 8 weeks, it is very apparent that COC and, of course, Clash Royale are two very dying games, guys. And Royale's even worse, but COC, you know, it's still kind of hanging in there. It's had this happen before. Royale, this is the first time it's died like this, you know, quite rapidly. It's quite a new game, so that's kind of in its own little boat. But I don't really like Royale anyway, so we're just going to chuck that in the corner. But COC, guys, it's been in this position before. And how Supercell has resuscitated it is basically the introduction of new features. I mean, it's like Call of Duty, guys. Call of Duty dies, you chuck out a new one. That's how things roll. That's how the, you know, the cookie crumbles, as they say, guys. So, my opinion, in order to accommodate the majority, the 95% of players, we would like to see the introduction of at least one, minimum one, I would say 2 new troops just to the main village, guys. We're going to get onto the builder space in a couple of moments, but going further than that, that would be introduced at lower Town Hall levels, possibly 1 troop at Town Hall 7, Town Hall 6, the other at Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10, and I think that would really get people back interested into the game. The reason why is because a single troop can really diversify a meta at a certain Town Hall level. What I mean by that is, guys, if you add a new troop to a Town Hall level, especially lower Town Hall levels, then it will give the community the option to try and change their armies up, and a single troop can really change up an entire strategy. You come up with new strategies, come up with new defenses, and it just makes the entire experience a whole lot better, guys. So the introduction of new troops is always a must, but let's keep going. So Town Hall 11 is obviously the main focus, because the reason why I say that, I know loads of people aren't Town Hall 11, but if Supercell gives you an incentive to reach Town Hall 11, then you're going to keep playing. For example, if Supercell tells you there is now going to be a new hero at Town Hall 11, then that's going to inspire loads of you to keep playing the game and eventually reach Town Hall 11. Just like the Grand Warden did with me. When the Grand Warden came out, I was only Town Hall 10, I was extremely rushed, but I decided to say, you know what? Let's just do this. Let's just go straight for Town Hall 11, guys. And that is what I did. And, you know, that's how it works. So the question therefore stands, do I think Town Hall 12 would be a good option to add into the game? Honestly, guys, I would say no. I don't think Supercell will currently add Town Hall 12 into the game. I don't think it has the you know, the capacity reached at Town Hall level 11. There's still so much more that could be done, guys. But what do I really think is going to come into the game? I think Supercell is going to add a new aspect to Town Hall 11. Obviously, it's got to come at least in the form of a new troop or maybe 2 new troops, guys. But I believe there could be a possibility of a new kind of genre or game mode. Not as big as the Builder's Base, guys, but kind of on the same level. So let's move on to the Builder's Base quickly. What do I think about the Builder's Base? The Builder's Base, it's kind of hit rock bottom right now. If I was to post a Builder's Base video on YouTube and a normal Town Hall video on YouTube, the normal one almost kind of doubles in views, guys, and that's just a sad fact of it. The fact is, the Builder's Base is just too damn simple. There's nothing really to it. It's just a versus battle. You cannot skip your opponents. You cannot really even create a unique base design, guys, because the walls come in packs of 5. You don't really get that many troops, especially at the lower Builders Hall levels, meaning there is no diversity in terms of the meta. Everyone uses the same strategy, guys. And to be honest with you, it just takes way too long to upgrade. That's just the simple truth of it, and Supercell kind of introduced it as that little something extra, like as I said, it's the silver to gold, but it's just not being seen like that. And as I always say, for mobile games, for gaming, guys, YouTube is one of the best statistics to look out. If I post a Builder's Base video and I post a normal village video, the Builder's Base video drops drastically in views, and that is solely because people just don't like it. So obviously I've talked about what my opinions and thoughts are on the Builder's Base, guys, but what do I think the honest introduction of new content is going to be? It's quite simple. Supercell are going to be adding Builders Hall level 8. I suppose that's probably going to come in like February. I don't think it's going to be coming at Christmas, guys. I think Supercell are going to leave that for maybe January/February. I'm guessing it's going to be February 2018. But to be honest with you, by the time Builders Hall 8 comes around, I expect 95% of the Builder's Base players to abandon it. And that's just the truth of it, guys. The reason why, there's a couple of reasons. Number one, people don't want to focus all their time on 2 bases. You've got to choose one. You choose one, you focus on it, you put your time, your sweat, and your energy into that. Maybe your credit card details, guys, who knows. But the fact is, people, just like myself, we don't want to run two businesses, guys. It's like running two businesses. You've got to look after that shop, and you've got to look after that one, guys. You want to focus on one, put all your time and energy into it, and make that glorious. And the second one, you just don't really care about it because it doesn't really offer you that much. The Builders Base really doesn't offer much apart from versus battles. And to be honest with you, it really isn't worth it, guys. It was a cool concept. It is a cool sort of concept. It could still be saved. I would say the only way to save the Builders Base is if they completely reinvent the actual concept of what it is, guys. If you were to ask me, what do I think the Builders Base should be? I would say it should be a mini arcade version of COC, meaning I want to see the introduction of 30 to 40 troops. And they're easy to unlock, guys. They're easier to upgrade. There's so many of them. The diversity in the meta is huge. And, you know, we're talking things from Elixir Beasts to dragons to, you know, skeletons. Just anything you can imagine, guys. I'm sure the Supercell development team could come up with some really cool ideas. But I would like to see it as a mini arcade game mode. And I think that would work great. But let me know what your thoughts and opinions are, guys. We're going to round this episode up here. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. And leave a like, subscribe. I will see you shortly. Peace out.